Welcome to Author Mindset Monday with a delightful quote from Funmi Olayinka. I hope I pronounced that right. I hope I did. Everything that you see around you was created twice, first in our thoughts, and then when it becomes reality. Think about that. It's a great thought, and I'm looking forward to exploring that here momentarily. But first, welcome. My name is Christopher Diarmani. It is my pleasure, it is my passion to empower aspiring Christian nonfiction writers to share their trauma to triumph journey using a complete, detailed roadmap for writing success so they can make the impact. Make the impact they know they were born to make. That's why we write these books, isn't it? So, creation is a two-step process, as this quote lays out quite well. An idea forms this conceptual blueprint for something that we want to do. That thought is transformed into tangible reality by our actions. And this is why I love Genesis, because it clearly shows the power of the spoken word. I love this. Genesis 1:3 says, "Then God said, 'Let there be light,' and there was light." That spoken word created light, created all of the world in 6 very short days. Or maybe they were long days, I don't know. But God's spoken word is the physical manifestation of God's thoughts. Just like your book is the physical manifestation of your thoughts. Think about that. So here's the thing, before you write your very first word, you need to build a framework of your book, first in your mind, and then on a page in front of you. And I call that an outline. That's the first stab at what do I want to write, how do I want to write it, and what's the stuff that needs to be in this book if I'm going to help someone make that transformation that I know I want them to make. This is the place where you set your intention, your theme, the primary message that you want to deliver. This message of experience, of strength, of hope, of possibility. Of possibility. Prayerfully align your thoughts with God's purpose, with God's will, and then translate your thoughts into that divine purpose, into reality through your outline. Map out every single chapter. Decide on the key elements, the key examples, the biblical passages perhaps that you want to share inside that. And do that for every single chapter of your book, and then refine those things repeatedly. Maybe spend a week and just every day take another pass through it, see what areas you can make better, because you can. You don't have to do that. You can simply start with what you have and go. But there are times where perhaps there's something niggling inside your heart that says, yeah, it's not quite there yet. Maybe I should hold off just a minute until maybe I do a little more research. Maybe I try and figure out a little more clearly who my intended audience is. Maybe I need to dig a little deeper into why I need to do this. What will change in my life if I do this? What will change in my reader's life if I do this? Because when we answer all of those questions, it becomes very, very easy to tap into that amazing power source buried deep inside us, so that your journey down publication highway is easy, fast, simple, and easy. Way easier than any other way you can possibly write it. Because take it from a guy who's written and published 50 books. If there was an easier, faster, simpler way to do it than what I'm doing today, I'd be doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm doing this because this is the best way I've found to help myself and to help other writers to make sure they get their book written, published, and out into the world where it can make the impact they know they were born to make. And here's the thing to remember. Perfection, forget about being perfect. It will never be perfect. Your outline will never be perfect. Your book will never be perfect. You will always find a better way of saying it. So just understand this is a process, not a destination. And embrace the process and embrace the journey. Your initial idea, as I said, will not be perfect, and that's okay. That's completely okay. Embrace that mental flexibility and continuously improve the structure of your outline and the structure of your thoughts, so that you're always going back to that original purpose, aligning yourself with that original thought, the original idea for your book, and with God's inspiration and purpose for it. And when you're done, hit that most empowering button on the internet for writers like you and me. Hit publish. And then do the hard work, because writing your book is easy. The hard work comes for most of us writers because we don't know anything about book marketing. We forget that that's just another learned skill. And any skill that can be learned means that any skill can be learned by me, and it can be learned by you. This is the step that translates all your work, that hitting that publish button. This is the step that translates all of your work, all of your thoughts, all of your prayers into reality. Because even though you might have written it, you've got everything ready to go, you've got some amazing looking cover art, your book description is perfect, all that stuff, until you hit that most empowering button on the internet, that publish button, nothing will change. Your book does not exist in the world until you do that. And that's where all the magic happens. That's where all the fun happens. It really is. Because speaking from my own experience and from the experience of the people that I work with, I can't possibly imagine what's going to happen once that book is out into the world and doing its job. You can't either. I don't think any of us can. We might have a glimmer of an idea, but once we hit that button, make this thing real in the world, amazing things will happen that you probably can't imagine today. And that's fun. That's just fun. And if you don't know how to get started, if you've tried to write your book and you have not succeeded yet, perhaps it's time to try something different. Perhaps it's time to do something different. And what I would like to suggest to you is that Christian Writer Unstuck may be the program, this 3-day live event, may be the place and the time where you will learn the tools so you can do something different. And when you do something different, you get different results. That's the beauty of it. ChristianWriterUnstuck.com. Join me on October 19th, and I will relish the opportunity. I will relish the opportunity to kick open those doors of possibility for you, so that even though you may be thinking right now, well, that's fine for you, Christopher. You've written lots of books. Great. You can do it. Well, yes, I can. And here's the thing that you may not be making the connection to. If I can do it, because there's nothing special about me. There really isn't. There really isn't. I've worked really long and really hard to build a process, build a system that makes this easy, that makes it easy for me. And because it makes it easy for me, I'm willing to bet, that it's going to make it easy for you too. But it is possible. Anyone can do this. That includes you. So I look forward to seeing you there on October 19th. And whether you decide that is right for you or not, I look forward to seeing you here again tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Bye for now.